adventurers and fellow history nerds. Today I am at President Garfield's memorial and tomb in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm filming from the upper balcony, as you'll see. There's Cleveland. That's the best Cleveland will ever look, by the way. Don't get up close. Not my favorite city. But I am here at his very tall monument. I'm actually on like the third story, on an upper deck. But I wanted to film here because there is a lot of construction going on down there. It's very loud down there. It's also very echoey in the memorial itself. I will not be filming anywhere in the crypt, but it's just really interesting. The crypt is in the basement. So there's the ground floor, which has a memorial, which I'll take some video in a second. And then the second floor is kind of like a viewing gallery of the memorial, and then the third floor, which I'm currently on, is the deck that looks out over Cleveland and the rest of the Lakeview Cemetery. But downstairs in the crypt is where his actual coffin is. His is draped with a flag. His wife Lucretia's is next to him, and then there are two urns that are kind of behind and between them, and those are the ashes of his daughter and her husband. His daughter was 14 at the time of his assassination. She lived to be 80. So I just thought that was really nice that they were interred together, and it also kind of was reminiscent of the McKinley Memorial that I was at the other day. So I'll point out some really cool features. This one is totally beautiful. A lot of the same symbolism that we saw at the McKinley Memorial. Obviously Garfield was president earlier and was assassinated before McKinley. Lincoln being the first assassinated, Garfield being the second, McKinley being the third. So I just found some interesting parallels between Garfield and McKinley, and I'll kind of point those out as I go through in the memorial. So one of the features inside the memorial itself is this tile work here, War and Peace, and it's over the door, which is one of the parallels that I drew with the McKinley Memorial because they had those lunettes over the door, one of which depicted peace, so that was interesting. But here, there's more tile work, and it starts in Ohio. The lady's actually holding the log cabin that Garfield was born in, and it goes all the way around. Tile work becomes stained glass, and it has all 13 original colonies as you go around, and it actually ends, I'll go over there, in Maryland, at his home there in Maryland. So it's like the transition from his birth home to the home where he lived when he was assassinated. Also interesting to note is the directions at the top of the dome here. They have each of the cardinal directions, and the tour guide told me that that was indicative of the country mourning, and the mourning extending throughout each direction. There's also, be difficult to get, but there is also a mourning procession in the frieze underneath each of the windows in the viewing gallery, and the one just above his statue actually depicts Columbia holding the shield of the United States. Behind her, very hard to see, but behind her you can kind of see, ooh, hello finger, kind of see him lying in state. I did not catch that upon my first viewing, that had to be pointed out to me, but people are coming from all the directions to mourn him, to view his body while it lies in state, and that goes all the way around the rotunda here. And then the sculpture here was done by a British artist who actually studied in Italy most of his life, but it's all one piece. So from the base, the chair, and then Garfield himself is all one solid piece. So here is an exterior shot. Not quite as many steps as the McKinley Memorial, but this memorial is quite tall. There is that balcony that I filmed from before. The main entrance here. There are here and here spiral staircases that go up to that upper deck, the viewing gallery being approximately here. And then there is a spiral staircase here that goes down to the crypt. I hope you can hear me. There's a lot of construction noise going on. But yeah, just very fascinating. This is President Garfield's tomb in Lakeview Cemetery in Cleveland, Ohio.